Good morning to all of you, all the dignitaries on the dais, and esteemed professors and heads of departments, and especially it's intended for students or my dear students. I first of all would like to thank our EDC organization to have given this opportunity to meet all of you under one roof and speak a few words to you on this particular subject, as we are also launching this as a drive to enthuse the students and induct them into this activity, because that is where the future of India seems to be. I don't think our PM would be totally wrong in addressing this initiative by creating that word "made in India." He is popularizing that dictum, as rightly pointed out by Dr. Ravi Kumar. And the idea is that when we say we are all going to other countries for our market and we have to improve our balance of economy, well, that's possible only by selling goods to other countries, not even stopping with our own. Now, when we have to do that, necessarily our standards have to rise to that level, number one. Number two, when we have to do that, we have to have the people. Made in India saying that is one thing, but making the product available is another thing. If it is not available, if you go to a supermarket, if you don't find anything of what you want, then what good is that supermarket? He may have so many goods which you may not require. So ultimately, we are all moving towards a very directed approach, which is marketing, not selling. It makes a difference. There is a big difference between selling and marketing. Marketing alone will survive in the long run. Marketing alone will increase the economy, will improve the economy. Selling alone would not. If a supermarket has so many things saying we are having all this, you please take it. Whatever you want is not there, you are not going to take it. Your specification is clear. You really need what you want. Necessity is the mother of invention. So obviously, when the parent industry demands, the follower industry would naturally follow. And especially being in Chennai, I think we have got a very good opportunity also, because we have first won this initiative by being a very big automobile ancillary hub for the entire world. We have proved that. We have the capability. So why not cash in on that? In fact, our VC, in one of our meetings with him, he initiated this drive saying, why don't you people do something about this? I am very much interested in developing entrepreneurial development among students. He made a request. So we immediately responded, and next week on Thursday, same day, 19th of February, we have organized a seminar on entrepreneur development from the Alumni Association, and all the students of MIT we are trying to cover. In fact, all the heads of departments, I believe, have also have their own coordinators for every department and are collecting the people. We are requesting at least about 50-60 students from MIT to join this forum. And in fact, we are also welcoming them with there is a delegate fee, naturally, any seminar will have. For the MIT students, we are waiving that. We are trying to create, give that incentive to our own students, because our interest is in our students, obviously. So, of course, students from other colleges and other areas also, and entrepreneurs, initial entrepreneurs also would be interested. They would also join, obviously. But then the special interest is for our own students. We want to promote the interest of our students. That's the idea. So my first request is, all of you decide on the list of students, the coordinators of departments, and keep as advised, or Dr. Arunachalam is the coordinator as deputed by Madam Dean. So please hand over the details to them so that we can plan the event successfully. Number one. Number two, yes, when you can become an entrepreneur, agree. But everything, yesterday there was a guest lecture by one of our seniors, persons from the industry. He came from Australia to address the students of instrumentation and electronics department students. And he rightly said, if you plan to fail, you plan to fail. Obviously, you fail to plan. If you don't plan, failure is absolutely, there is no alternative. So every journey starts with the first step. So if you want to become an entrepreneur, it doesn't mean as soon as you pass out you have to become an entrepreneur. There is no need at all. But you can. Option is worse, because there are some students who have that in the gene. They may be belonging to a business family, so it may be easily available for them the option, and they may take it. But for others also, for instance, people like us, we never had an idea of becoming entrepreneurs when we were students, because we were only looking for a job. We had no idea. But today the situation, since it's changing, we have to adapt ourselves to changing environment. So starting immediately or not is the option with you, but at least have the basic idea in mind and start working towards that direction. There is also another dictum: plans are not everything, planning is everything. There is a big difference. Plans are macro, planning is micro. Planning means every step is planned. This step I am doing this, next step I am doing this, like your studies. Today I will spend time on this subject, tomorrow is another subject, or 1 hour for this subject, 2 hours for the other subject. You do a planning. Without planning, nothing works. So planning becomes a step towards progress. So the seed is sown in you, it has to germinate, it has to bloom. If not immediately, at least seek a job, doesn't matter. Especially the best option would be from a manufacturing industry, where you get trained excellently well in all facets. You are exposed to all kinds of departments, and all kinds of requirements come into your mind. So once you assimilate it, it becomes much. In fact, doyens of industry suggest, even for pursuing a management education, it may be a good idea to gain 1 or 2 years of experience in the industry, and then perhaps you can do much better. This is what is suggested. Even to understand the problems, you can find solutions for your problems. So the starting point is here. So the seed is sown here. So let it germinate and let it bloom. I welcome all of you on the 19th February. I want to see as many faces as possible. Thank you.